Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I got a morning report. All right, this is going into India and their plans for pushing toward this, this MOTB and this cryptocurrency, digital currency world that they're trying to push for, which we know, of course, is end-time prophecy. And India is a very significant country when it comes to this because they're a part of BRICS. All right, and you got Brazil, Russia, India, China, you got South Africa, and then you got more countries being added on, but those were the main ones. And they've been talking about a currency, pretty much formulating their own currency, not dealing with the dollar, dethroning the dollar. But they can all agree, because even Trump over here is saying that America will be the cryptocurrency capital of the world. So the whole world, which India consists of at least a billion people. So that's major in that in his way, right there. But the world is moving toward this, and this is the will of the Heavenly Father to bring about this MOTB and this system. All right, this is how we know we're at the end. All right, for sure. All right, eventually they're going to use these CBDCs and they're going to place them. They're going to place them via C-hips, micro C-hips under your skin, man. Whether it's your hand or whether it's your forehead. All right, and it's quickly approaching, man. They just announced yesterday that Elon Musk, he's now worth $400 billion, man. He's taking over everything. He got the robo taxis. He's got the damn what do you call it? The robots. He's sending rockets into space and shit like that, man. He doing all type of shit. And also he has Neuralink, which deals with the brain C-hips, man. And they said they've done human trials on them and shit like that. So we know this is fastly approaching. So we're gonna read a little bit on this, get a little background information. I'm mainly gonna bring out Revelation 13 on this matter. All right, because hey, we got to continue to speak on this. It's fastly approaching. So this is Zero Hedge. It says India preparing for a CBDC, which is a central bank digital currency driven economy. Central bank governor says. It says on his last day as the governor of the Reserve Bank of India, or RBI, Shakita Kanta, I guess that's how you say it, Das, shared his vision to transform India's economy with a homegrown central bank digital currency, the digital rupee. It says during the farewell speech on December 10th, Das highlighted his 6-year-long effort to capitalize on new technologies, including setting up the RBI Innovation Hub and Bengaluru and regulatory sandbox for fintech innovation. Speaking about India's progress in CBDC development, Das noted that many central banks worldwide are stuck in initial discussions and experimentation. It says, on the other hand, he said, RBI among the central banks is a pioneer, as it is one of the few central banks to launch a pilot CBDC project. So they're moving forward with this. Salaki. It says Indian CBDC could permanently replace the paper-based economy. Das expressed optimism about the future of CBDCs in the Indian economy as he left office. He said, as I see it, CBDC has a huge potential in the coming years, in the future. In fact, it is the future of currency. And he'll be right. All right. Now, for years, I wouldn't go as far as saying that, because the Lord is going to allow these different nations to basically steamroll this, but they're not going to come to the fullness of a fully digital world, where everybody micro seed up, because the Lord isn't going to have the elect, out here still working, because there's going to come a point where if you don't have this, if you're not grafted into this technology. Now, I did hear Elder Apostle Tahar say for a time we may very well be using CBDCs. Right now we already do, the whole tap to pay on your phone and shit. You barely got to have your wallet. If you got your cards on your Apple wallet, they have something called NFC technology, which is the same technology as RFID, as they just call it NFC, which is near field communication, I believe. RFID is radio frequency identification. So similar technology, but basically it's it's wireless. You don't need the card. You can scan. They already got all these readers and shit, and you can just place your phone. Well, soon you're gonna be able to just place your hand there. On that tap to pay shit. So the Lord is speeding this up. But they're not gonna be able to fully implement this. It says in November, the RBI sought to add new trading partners in Asia and in the Middle East to expand its cross-border payments platform for instant settlements. India should not rush to implement a CBDC. Hey, it's not up to them. They're going to steamroll this. It says a related Bloomberg report suggested that India was exploring the use of CBDCs as its primary settlement mechanism for the payments platform, which is currently operational in Sri Lanka, Bhutan, and Nepal. Previously, DAS advised against implementing a system-wide CBDC, rolled without understanding the technology's potential impact on users and India's monetary policy. It says such understanding would emerge from the generation of user data and pilots. The actual introduction of CBDC could be phased in gradually, DAS said. It says, still, he has expressed confidence in CBDC's potential to underpin the payment systems of the future, both for domestic and cross-border payments. All right, so you got India, which is they have a very large population. They're a part of BRICS. All right, so if India is already talking about doing this, then you can imagine that China, Russia, and Brazil, all these other nations within BRICS, Saudi Arabia, Iran, all these different nations that have been joining up, that they could come together and they've been having plans of going digital. All right, and what does that mean? That means paper money is going to become obsolete. They're going to switch over. All right, we don't know how fast, but we believe through the Spirit, the way the prophecies are moving, that it's going to be that they're going to speed this system up. If a Black Swan event happens, and the way society breaks down how it is, when they reopen, hey, rest assured, they're not going back to paper money. All right, they're going to go and push forward with the CBDC and these eventually the micro C-hook. So this is major for those that believe, oh, that's India, that's not it over here in America. Trump said himself that that America is going to become the cryptocurrency capital of the world. All right, and they're going to try to push that through, and with everything that comes through that. All right, and this is why we bring out this information, and this is why we stand upon our watch, because this is the guy that's in charge of their reserve bank, and they're very optimistic about pushing forward and going digital, man. And when they go digital, all right, that paper money doesn't necessarily leave a trail. All right, but you can track every transaction, every single transaction, every cent, every dollar, whatever, however you want to call it, with these digital currencies, man. And they're gonna get that's gonna give Big Brother, so to speak, full autonomy, man. So if you out here speaking against anything that they don't like, they can turn your shit off. We've been warning of this through the Spirit. You still have Israelites that don't believe that the micro C-hook is an MOTB. All right, it's clear as day how they're about to push this, man. But as the scripts say, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So let me grab this real quick. This wasn't meant to be a long lesson. I wanted to read this article, but bring this out because, hey, we're going to continue to bring it out. We're going to continue to blow that trumpet. We're going to continue to give that warning. This is Revelation chapter 13, and we'll go right to the point. It says, verse 16, and he calleth all, right? All, right? So not just America, not just over there in Sweden where they're pushing it through, but they're going to try to do this in the whole world. And India is a big economy, believe it or not. I see all the videos. They got the little street vendors and shit, but there's over 1 billion people in India, man. They have a very large population. They say America's population is only about 300 million. All right, so they got almost more than triple our population over here in America. So just imagine that. And they're trying to push forth for a fully digital system. China can't be far behind them. China is not far behind them. Russia, all right, and then eventually, hey, that's just going to be the way of the world at some point. They're going to try to push this forward. It says, verse 16 again, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark upon in their forehead, or like in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark, as we always know, is charagma. All right, it's a physical mark. It ain't a picture of Cesare Borgia, man. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, right? You're not going to be able to be incorporated into society anymore. All right, just like how now, which we understand that gold and silver, it is of value. You couldn't go into to Walmart and give them a silver coin, you know, give them an ounce of silver. They would want you to either, you could pay with your phone. You can use, your credit cards, your debit cards, but they wouldn't take silver or gold coins, even though they're of value. So they're going to make this system where if you're not using their forms of payment, so to speak, then you just going to be, you're going to be, left on the outside. That's why it says what? This again in verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to be incorporated into society. And this is that time where the Lord is going to completely remove us from this so-called way of life, man. We're going to have to completely detach. At some point, it's going to come. And we're going to have to fully trust and rely on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And brothers are doing that now. All right, and of course, everybody's lives is about to it's going to get worse before it get better, for sure. Not for you people. It ain't about to get better for you people. But for the Lord's elect, man, hey, we're going to go through different trials. We're going to lose because, hey, this transition isn't going to be necessarily smooth, man. All right, but the Lord is going to preserve his elect. Verse 18, it says, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, that's 666. So just wanted to bring this out. This is where they're going, man. All right, whether you believe it or not, if India is doing it, best believe all these other countries are racing to push this forward. All right, they're gonna dethrone that dollar, man. Even over here, they're gonna do away with that with that physical legal tender, that fiat currency. All right, the physical money, and they're going to incorporate digital. All right, so they can track everything, because Esau has a God complex overall, man. They want to know where the hell you doing and what you spending your money on. And if they don't like what you're saying, they don't like your message, which they definitely don't like our message, they'll cut your shit off. And that's why we're not even going to consent unto this devil. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakradash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.